Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Rob's Got Back Issues. Today visited the Tallahassee Collectorfest. This was a first-time event for comics, games, toys, cards, all kinds of different stuff. I wasn't sure what to expect, but had a good turnout of vendors, a lot of comic vendors. Spent a couple of hours there digging around some stuff, and here's the best stuff that I found. So starting off with some dollar pulls from Tony. These were all in the dollar bin box. Haven't even really looked at these yet to see, if there's value, to see either like the cover or there's a potential that my son slid some of these in that he was interested in. But starting off with Giant Size X-Men 3, great cover, of course, from Giant Size X-Men 1, spoof from that, but I had to pick that one up just because, it's a buck. We had X-Men 92. This is some Nakayama cover art. Liked it. Can't argue for that for a dollar. Marvel Fanfare. So I've been picking these up when I can. Don't really have a lot of value, but these are just really cool kind of time capsule books. Neat to look at it. It's got some great art inside. And this was in pretty good shape. Giant Size Avengers 1, just a one-shot here. Neat cover of the group. Got a White Widow variant edition #1. Again, know nothing about this one, just thought it was a neat cover, kind of anime style. I figured at least for a dollar I'd be getting some money back here. Getting into some mutant books now. We do have X-Men 204, so trying to fill in my X-Men Volume 2 line whenever I can. Great cover, great book, right in the numbers that I need, so grab that one. Spider-Girl with a Rogue variant cover. Again, know nothing about Spider-Girl. Like the Rogue variant, grabbed it. And then I believe this is one that my son slipped in here, but a pretty cool, Amazing Spider-Ham 1 25th anniversary issue. I'll have to look that one up, but that one's for him. And another Marvel Fanfare here, #17. A Marvel Age. This is similar to the Fanfare. I like to pick these up whenever I can. We got a couple of ones here, starting with the Starlin one. Here's #21. We got #22, memorial here for Saul Brodsky. And then we're getting into some cool covers here. We got some Sienkiewicz. Always love Sienkiewicz. Grab those whenever I can. So here's #23 and also 28. Nice Marvel Age 30. The Hand of Doom. #38. #72. And now we're getting into some more Sienkiewicz. This time with some Dazzler. So we got Dazzler 32. The roller skate cover of Dazzler 35. Glow in the Dark Ghost Rider. On these, I think he had these marked down to $5, so I hadn't got any glow in the dark. Figure this was a great one to start with. We'll see what happens when the lights come off tonight and what that looks like. Getting into some books he had, I think for $10. Some of these marked down, but I had a couple of new X-Men keys that I needed to fill in. We got 129, first cover Phantom X. And then some more dollar bin books here. These are some Machine Mans. 1 through 4 is amazing. I love the covers on these. It's got Machine Man being built. So I've just been looking to pick these up on the cheap. They're readily available on eBay, but these were in the dollar bin books for another vendor. So I picked up #2. And you can kind of see here, #4, that's the complete version of him. #1's where he's almost all circuitry and being built. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 make a pretty striking cover to cover to cover to cover picture there. So wanted to grab him for that purpose. Another new X-Men. This one is another key. #133, this is Appearance of Dust. It says it's signed. It looks like Ethan signed it. I have no idea who that is. It's not Frank Wiley, and it's not any of the other people I'm familiar with, so I'll try to do that. But it was a signed or unsigned, it was a pretty good price on it, so pick that one up no matter what to cross that one off the list. And then also got a New X-Men number 134. I believe this was marked down to 15. And these came from Tony in this case, and he made me a really good deal on top of everything. So very happy with that purchase. But first appearance of Kid Omega. Fleshing out some more X-Men numbers, getting some later stuff. So this is 467. Hadn't grabbed this one yet, so that was cool to see at a good price. Again, that was $5. Also, Uncanny X-Men 528. That one was also available for $5. Uncanny X-Men, this is in the Fear Itself line, but this is 542. Marked down, I believe, to 10. And then we've got 543. This is getting into the Colossus as Juggernaut arc, as it's pretty self-explanatory on the cover there. And then we have our final issue of Uncanny X-Men. Had not grabbed this one yet. I think this was either 10 or 15. This was marked down to, I think it was 10. So glad to get that one crossed off the list. And then getting in some other cool books. This is Web of Spider-Man. I've been getting more and more into the black suit Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man stuff. But always loved this cover. So this is number 18. Had that one marked down to 10. And also number 24 had this one marked down to 5. And then one of the issues I was still waiting on, finding a good version and affordable version of number 350, the hologram edition. So was able to pick this one up, I believe, for 10 again. Good prices they had on some of these. And then lastly, this one was not 10. And I say lastly, but I had some other pickups just to show here. Did get a bigger book. This is X-Men 105, first appearance of Flame Lord, or Fire Lord rather. And this is, I'm sorry, not the first appearance of Fire Lord. I think he pops up in an earlier book. But this is getting into the full-fledged with 101, you know, Genus Phoenix and discovering those powers. So this will help cross off those low 100s that I'm still looking for. Tony made a good deal for this one on it, but great condition, 105. A little bit of, you know, spine ticks and some stuff. But when you get into this age, a lot of that is to be expected. Overall cover, especially on the open side, is a lot better than normal. Got some ticks and some stuff that can probably get worked out. So I'll probably put that into the press, try to clean up those corners and all. But always love the covers of this age. And then finally, the Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X. Got a couple of these. I haven't bagged these yet, so these are still loose. So I didn't have them in the lineup in case they slid down, but got a couple of these. These were on the dollar bin, so was able to pull these out. Got a couple of 73s. Got 75. Got 81. Cornelius is about to get his due. Number 82. Actually, another 82. And 85, which is not in the Weapon X line as far as that storyline, but still a very cool cover. Sam Keith, I think that's one of the few I did not have that the Marvel Comics presents. So overall, very good day at the Collector Fest. Had a good time. Was able to meet up with some people, familiar faces, have some good conversations, and get some great books and add to the collection. Thanks for tuning in.